All right. Hello, this is zwlemon, and I am joined today by grimmbros, which just I guess say something real quick. Just make sure I have you right on the audio.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for doing the tournament. But yeah, so we're doing something a little different today, actually. So Grim came up with the idea that what if we like co-commentate together while we're playing this match, and it sounded like a pretty cool idea. So I'm like, yeah, let's try it.
Yeah, I think ZW Lemon it had initially thought I was talking about commentating a future match, and then I was like, well, sort of.
Yeah, I thought you were talking
Especially if we
about
have
like
a
a match
future
in the
match.
future. Yeah, like just like commentating someone else's match, not like commentating our own match. I'm like, oh yeah, this has been
Yeah,
it has been done before. I think Janos and Johnson did it once at least.
yeah.
So
That's definitely the only time I've seen. And I guess I mean, what Tracer and Aku recorded their like cage match. They did a Daimyo King's Court cage match and joint recorded, which is fun. Anyway, yeah,
yeah, no,
you know,
that worked, but that was actually I don't know if that was actually an official match, but
true.
this is actually an official match, so it should be like pretty fun. Just to give you how I'm approaching this, I'm not going to like. I'm still gonna try to win. I'm not gonna throw here. Um, I'm not gonna like throw. I'm not gonna be. But at the same time, it also is about having fun. So it's like not like it's gonna be a balance. We're not gonna just. I'm not gonna tread and treat it like it's not like a. I'm not gonna give information when I can help it. But I may also commentate on it just to like, unlike what's going on, just to keep it more fun and interesting.
Yeah, for sure. I think it may end up being on the fun and funny side of commentary, but I also think it's our season's not on the line. We're playing for C tier championships, which is super fun and honestly surprising for me. And I think like players rarely get to do this kind of co-commentary in games that um, other players get to watch. So it's fun and hopefully it's interesting for folks watching.
Yeah, exactly. No, 100% agreed. Um, I yeah, I agreed to be honest, and it's super sick. You're promoted to be as well. Um, I also want to just keep in mind we have like lists on. We should be starting now, line it. I'm sorry.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll be player one since have the higher seed, and then Grim will be player two. We have like lists on. I hope you set your like list,
Oh yeah.
because I did want to
Yeah.
comment on that.
No, they should show up here, right? Let's see.
Yeah,
I was just looking at my like list.
sweet.
Oh, you
Okay,
can.
flagship. I respect. I respect flagship. Wizards. That's interesting. I gotta say,
That's my hot take.
Wizards.
Wizards, fun.
Wizards is it does have a lot of interesting
Fun pile, fun
interactions.
pile.
Yeah, exactly. Herald, interesting. I like Sea Trade. Sea Trade, Orchard's fun. University's fun. Pretty fun. So let's
Yeah.
see.
I love rapid expansion.
I love Rabbit.
Cute.
Okay, yeah, good.
What do you have? Wave the Turtle, incredible. I recently took that off my like list.
Okay, yeah, that one's a lot of fun. Delays in the same vein. Um,
Yeah. Delay's super fun. Good choice.
and what was my last one? Oh, practice. I put that one on. I like that one. It may not be people's favorite, but yeah,
Is Grotto on yours or mine?
it's on mine.
Oh, excellent. I love Grotto.
Yeah, Grotto is excellent. Alrighty. The investment open was pretty obvious. This is not as. This is actually not.
Royal Blacksmith.
Oh, dude, the Royal Blacksmith, dude. That is scouting player Royal Blacksmith, bro. That is definitely what I want to do. I don't. I'm going to go. I think I know that. I think that's not too bad.
What do we have? Scouting party. that doesn't do anything good. I think I have to agree. I think, not to not to give away all my trade secrets, but that secret cave is going to be really nice
Eh,
in the early middle of the game for hitting 8.
that is true. That is true. I might actually have to. I might actually have to undo. Well, actually, let me see. Is this? Maybe this isn't so bad. Let's. Yeah, I. We had 5 here. Maybe it's time. It's like you have a couple of good options here, from my end, but I think we still got to kind of do this. Now seeing this hand, I think I immediately regret my decision, but we'll see. Let's see. I think I gotta go. This is actually gonna be really good here, so I'm gonna put it on top.
Mhm. I also had kind of the weird split of my money and my shelters, but I think I like the way mine broke out a little bit more.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I think you have some good options here, I would say.
Yeah. Let's see. How many uniques do I have? One, two, three, four, five. Could be a super high roll and go Den of Sin. It's
Ooh.
not impossible that I. How likely is that? I have to think about that for a second. There's some chance of popping my lamp if I buy a Den right now, but I think I can't pass up an artisan.
Yeah, there's no
That's
way.
crazy.
The arson, you had to do arson there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is not.
Faded Haven, kind of nice.
It is
There's
kind of.
also like this is a this is an incredible kingdom for Faded Haven.
This is I gotta say, to be honest, like it should work out really nicely, I think. I I think I kind of have to do. Hmm, I'm not entirely loving it, but I think I kind of need to do this right now with my current shuffle. Yeah, because I don't. Nah, I see arson.
Yeah,
See the.
this is I think has a chance of working out pretty well for me. Hold on. How many uniques am I going to see next turn? Wait 1 second. Sorry, let me think about this for a sec.
It's
What
all
am I
good.
top decking? What's down there? There's going to be one, two. I've got lamp, copper lamp, secret cave, investment, haven, den. Okay. I think that's maybe I counted this wrong, but I'm hoping that's going to work out really well.
It should, I think. Let's. This is me hoping this works out really well. Faded. Okay, so we can put. I mean, this is not a super secret. I can put one of these on top, and then one of these probably on the bottom. See how this plays.
So I threw my overgrown estate down here, but I actually, if I had counted the shuffle out, I don't think I would have done that. That's fine. This is working out pretty well for me right now. I cannot complain about any of this.
Yeah, if you see, yeah, you. It seems from my end, it looks like you should be able to pop here. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. There we go. Yeah, certainly at this point.
Yeah, can't complain about that. I'll put the Haven on top.
Do
Why
we
not?
see we? What do I put aside? That's a. It's kind of a toughie here. Put aside. I think I got. Ooh, let's see. We actually do have a little more options than I would have initially have thought. We can we can do this. Do this for instance, probably. Well, okay. What are we setting aside? What am I setting aside here? One, and how much money? Okay, so I mean, this is what it looks like to me. Like I think with a I think of a worst case scenario shuffle, we probably set aside this. Probably turn that. Now we have. Now I can't do this here, which makes me. I th- I think that's all right for now, and we're gonna take our. Well, let's take our artisan. We don't. Maybe I do actually want to do. May actually want to play like this. We'll see. Okay, so
All right, so overall, things have worked out pretty well on this side of things. What am I doing now? Theoretically, I should be setting up to get a joust and a province. So let's at least take one. Whoa. Now, hold on. I already have an artisan. That is actually kind of what I was hoping to pull out. I can't complain about the position I am. I'm not quite sure if I am taking advantage of that in the optimal way here.
I would say Well, okay. I'll let you do your turn.
Yeah, yeah, you don't. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm thinking out loud.
Is
I'm thinking I would like to hit 8 next turn. That seems generally like a great thing to do. And if there is also a way that, aha, I am pretty happy with how that worked out.
nice.
And I'll take another, I'll take another cave. Why not?
All right, here we go. We are in a bad spot here, so we're gonna have to hope and pray we can get out of this rut. But it's what's we aren't gonna lie, this is pretty bad. I won't. But such is the way of Dominion sometimes.
It certainly happens. Let's see. Okay, so I picked up 2 jousts. What's down there? There is a joust. I seem to have run out of draw and did not exactly get the amount of money I was hoping for. All is not lost. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6. I'm looking at 6 money. I want 8 money. All of my junk. I'm looking at all of my junk. So I wasn't exactly planning to do well. This, but tough to complain about hitting 8. And I think we need that. Let's get this off the top. That's all fine. There we go.
Nice. There we go.
Yeah, I'll put this on top. This lovely little top-decked haven should help smooth things out.
I think I don't. I. All right. All right. So we have. So we are about to see. If I say don't discard. Let's see. We're gonna have to do something a little weird here, but I think I have to do it to stay in the game. Okay, we are not. All right. Okay. So this things could be so much worse right now, but this is fine. We could we did have to set aside well, I'll say it. We did have to set aside an artisan to get this to work, but at least having a joust will help should help us, having joust, having wishes.
Yeah, I uh I feel I feel great about the spot I'm in. We're in a fun race for the rewards. Obviously, I think my second shuffle worked out really nicely, where I got artisan super early. What am I doing now? I think let's do this. And I think we're gonna take. We haven't done the full kingdom breakdown, but the biggest thing that seems to be lacking here is the village situation.
That's true.
And so,
Coronet off the first one is respectable.
yeah, I also get to do this little trash situation,
Nice.
right? Which we love. Love a good trash. And now what are we doing? I think that as much as I want to gain a secret cave, I also really want to get another province.
Yeah, I think that's surely another province, I think. Okay. Okay, we're gonna set aside this. I think we set aside this. I think we'll set aside this. I mean, I don't actually love this play particularly, but I think you almost have to do it like this. Or, yeah, I think you almost have to basically get the joust there. Oh, I've only. Yes, we will have to do. You know what? We will play this game. We will play this game because we would love to see what we just saw. That is huge right there.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Huge.
fun. Yeah, we got a game.
We are now in the yes, exactly, bro.
This is great.
This is great. Now, this is actually not obvious to. Funny enough, I could be on brand here and take huge turnip and be on brand, and it wouldn't be the worst. Like it wouldn't be the worst play in the world.
Whoa.
I would. I'd love to do that. I can't say it's. I can't say it's right though. That's like the pro. That's like the
Yeah,
problem. Like we're.
that'd be fun. I
That
am surprised. I'll be honest. Well, I don't know what you have in your hands, so I don't know if you need the price point.
that's like the thing, cause like yeah, I'm like the one I want to take is like the one I want to take might not be actually correct here, and that's like and that's sort of the thing. It's not actually obvious what I do take. Um, if we do this, there's there would be an argument for everyone here, I think. But I mean, like we still have. Hmm. I am gonna take. I'm gonna do a weird play. I think. Okay, we're gonna take renown. I will now top deck. I think this really wants to be a. I think this really wants to be a joust. We top deck. We top deck that. We're gonna take another Den of Sin and a. We take another Den of Sin. Maybe we do a. It's actually not obvious to me how we play it, because there's still a few options here. We do have Haven to help us a bit. We do still do have other draw options that could be purchased for 0, which is not really. There's not really a reason being discreet about that, because Royal Blacksmith is obviously it's on the table. But I'm a little. I think I do like the Haven. We'll do that.
All right, nice. Yeah, oh yeah. Okay. I can get behind Renown in your position. I think I'm a little I'm bummed Let's
I
see, what do we have? I don't need to discard here. Don't discard. We're gonna do that. We have one more province in there that we are we definitely gonna find it?
well, it
I'm
depends
pretty
on what you
sure that
pick, but
right, right,
yes.
right. That's yeah. That's the thing is like I think that okay, so you took renown. There's actually a lot of really nice renown synergies here in this kingdom,
For
and I
sure.
think that my response to that is to take the villages.
That makes the most sense. For your position, I would say that.
Yeah, think that I think that seems right. Let's see if I get okay. So two more. So okay, without counting this out over much, let's go ahead and take these. That last. Okay, so I'm gonna take one more reward. Okay, and it's gonna be right here. I'm definitely not counting this out super thoroughly. This kingdom's fun though. There's a lot of like interesting deck manipulation of like I mean, we haven't even used Scouting Party, but Scouting Party's here, Artisan Top Decks, Faded Haven's fun. Okay.
Yeah, no, exactly. I think I do love Fade Haven here. It allows for a lot of like just interesting I don't know, just interesting plays in general in my opinion, you know.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, so unfortunately, because the province was on the bottom, I don't think I can gain and draw a gold, which is kind of annoying, right? Is there a way? Maybe there's a way. Hold on. Well, there's a way. Is it a good way? So now the unfortunate part is, nuts. Okay. Something kind of goofy and try and take a really strong position next turn. Gonna get a reward. I'll take a fortune hunter. That's basically draws. I'm not sure about any of that, but my early draws were so fortunate that I feel good about my position.
Yeah, that's totally honestly it's totally doable. I think I'm just going to put I think that's totally like a doable position from your from like your spot. Let's see. Okay, so that's actually not too bad. Um, I because it is. This actually doesn't seem bad to me. ZW Turnip. I've argued changing my name to that before, but I have not done that yet. I think this has to be Turnip. I think like, and the only other option, the only reason it wouldn't be Turnip, it is like unfortunate I have to do that, but like I think it's basically just what you gotta do. I don't do the thing I really wanted to do, but that's fine. Um,
Yeah, once you took renown, I really felt that I had to take the villages to stop you from doing too much renown rogue or other renown shenanigans.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, the villagers was like, yeah, the villagers gonna be about their turn, but like I couldn't afford you to have like renown in all the villages at least, you know.
I
So,
think that that also totally makes sense in your position on that turn.
let's see how this works. Let's see. Wait, I think I actually did this wrong. Sorry, give me a sec. Okay. Okay, so we have to stay in the game. It looks like we kind of have to do like this kind of shenanigans to like, and it may totally be wrong. Like I like some like like comments could possibly blast me for that. Yeah, House Carl will be really good here.
All right, what am I doing with this? Arguably, there's argument to be made that I should have taken like copper or something on that last turn. Would not be surprised if that would have been a better thing to do than what I've done. Let's see here. Sure, go ahead and set that aside. All right, so yeah, you got the points lead. You've got really good payload. So likely it's in my interest somewhat to keep this game going a little bit. Probably makes sense. I'm pretty sure that I can safely discard because I have a ton of actions. What does keeping the game going look like? Did I say ton of actions? I meant ton of draw. I would like. I haven't gotten to my Corsair yet, so I think with this, we'll do something like this. And I'm pretty sure that I have enough terminal space to do something like this, which could be fun. There we go. Love to see it. Okay. Here
Nice.
we'll take well actions for sure. And it's too early for 4 silvers. That's definitely. And now the fun part of that is getting to play back with some of these investments. We love that.
Mm-hmm.
And not much else there. Might as well do that. I certainly have not done this optimally. I think it's safe to say, okay, let me think about this for a second. You over there, you have exactly and only 2 buys. And you have an artisan gain, which could gain duchies, but the artisan gain, even if you put a renown on it, there is no way you're taking 3 provinces. So I can take a province. That's the points lead. We like that. And if you take two provinces and a duchy, which seems like the best your deck can do, then I have to do what? That gives you, that's 12, 15 points, putting you at 32. So I would need 10, which would be 2. Okay. I think that we can do this.
All right. No, I'm fine. The last innocent didn't hurt. I'm okay, guys. No, I'm just kidding. It's realistically we don't pretty spot on analysis like for the pretty spot on analysis. I don't think I could really do a lot here. Was I don't think I could do a lot here. I would like to be able to do more probably than I am gonna do here. It, yeah, I can. Yeah, this is like going to come down to basically. This is not that strong, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. That makes sense though, because I don't have 3 buys, do I? No.
Well,
Interesting.
well, I'm just gonna say it since you're so far ahead. You do have domain. You have domain is gonna be 3 buys. So you hypothetically
Oh,
could.
it's not. Yeah, you're right.
You
I'm
could
staring at
hypothetically
that
do
card.
it here.
No, you're totally right. I'm looking at the card right now. I just in my head it was +1 buy. That is fortunate for me, unfortunate for you to be sure. I'm pretty well. I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to do that. Just debating whether I'm trying to end it this turn or next turn, and how much overdraw I have to discard this junk. Let's not do that. Sure, we'll set these aside. Why not? I would like to find. Okay, yeah.
Just for the style points.
Just for the style points. And now I chose not to discard all of that so that let's see, last turn I had 16 money. So theoretically, I'm not counting this out specifically, but I'm gonna hope that this works out for me. Hmm. That didn't exactly work out. However, what's down there? There's just 4. Okay. I am not counting this, but I'm pretty sure this hits.
That
Yeah.
does. There we go. Nicely done.
Thank you, thank you. GG. I feel very fortunate about my second shuffle.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna happen like that in Joust Kingdoms, you know. So like it happens in like if one person starts jousting, it usually they can get away with it. And like I've been on the other end too, so I'm not like complaining, you know, because it's like yeah, there's definitely been kingdoms I've just like got like all the joust stuff, you know. But it was
Oh
like
yeah, yeah.
I definitely tried to hold my best in there. But yeah, I think most people, and I'm sure the audience could probably know it was mostly over. I just usually, if if there's like a 5% chance I could win, I usually just try to hold in. You know.
Oh, definitely. No, absolutely. No, it It was good. I also like I got a couple of early trashes in, and I think the way my shuffles worked out early was helpful. Okay, we got a new kingdom. Let's see.
We
Oh,
do.
there's plan. Huh, this is interesting.
We would like to see some of our like lists come up.
Plan's good. I'll take plan on my
I do like
my
plan.
B list like list.
Yeah.
All right, what are we doing here? There's trashing. There's no draw.
Draw is pretty poor here.
There's no draw. Okay. All right. So, all right. No draw. I get to be player one. That's fun. There's a frigate. That may or may not be fun. What are we doing here? There's plenty of trashing.
That's good.
So that's cool. We love that. And there's plenty of village. I unfortunately have my 4-3 here. I'm
Oh,
not gonna lie.
oh, that stinks, man.
And so with that being the situation, what do we do? You know, I think we want to hit plan because I like plan.
Plan
What am I?
is a good card.
Yeah, what am I planning? I'm gonna
I
try
don't know. I
something
don't know. What are you planning, bro?
odd. Yeah.
I think I I think I like this. Like I could be wrong, but I think I like this better.
That could definitely be correct. I did not think carefully about how these shuffles work out. But if I'm adding more cards, I do think I can get away with one more. Because next turn, well, I'm not adding more cards. Take a silver.
It certainly ramps up in payload a little better than. Is it already time? Well, what's my other option? Like, oh my gosh, wait. This game's gonna go. Oh, this game's gonna be so much more toxic than I thought it was gonna be. Because I think, like, I think the right play is about to make us. It's just about to be like grown worthy, but it's gotta be this.
You buying a Legionary? Okay, I see it. I'm already regretting this fishmonger plan thing. I did not count. I did not count this through carefully. That's for certain. Oh well. Oh, you are doing that kind of thing. I'm gonna need a village. But I can get a village next turn. Sure, I'll take one of those.
All right, take another one of these.
I am desperately gonna need a village.
All right, welcome to hell.
Right here with you.
All right. Well, does this look like? Okay, this could just be. Oh gosh.
Here, we'll go ahead and trash that. We'll go ahead and no, I don't have the actions to do that. So let's do one of these. Okay, very good. Wish there were a gainer in this kingdom. Okay,
I
we've
mean, there's
trashed
idle.
we've trashed equally despite my somewhat foolish opening strategy, which makes me feel a little bit better. But at this point, I'm certainly not gaining more fishmongers. So is it crazy to do this? I don't think so.
That doesn't seem bad. No, I like it actually. All right, here we go.
Okay, this is the unfortunate part though, is that I can't actually get any of them. Okay, well, here we go. Mountain Village seems really good.
It is
That's for sure.
time.
I will certainly call my rat catcher. This is where Mountain Village seems so good. Love Mountain Village. I'm gonna reset my shuffle here anyway, so why not? And I definitely want that. And we definitely want that.
Now we gotta figure out which. I mean, this isn't too bad. We can just do like this. I think. I think we can just do this and be fine.
And then we certainly want to do one of those. Like, oh man, like I already have clicked fishmonger so much. But on the other hand, it's kind of sort of draw.
It's well, it's like non. It's not a draw, but it's like a. It's like you played a cantrip that costs an
Right, right,
action.
right. How many villages have I gained? 1, 2, 4. I have 1, 2, 3 terminal actions. Yeah, sure, I'll do it. It might be so wrong. Okay.
All right.
We want that. We want that. 1, 2, 3. So now in here somewhere is where I seem to have fallen a little bit behind, which is unfortunate.
Yes, but it's still not quite over. I would say.
It's definitely not. Copper. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're evenly trashed. You have one more gold. Golds are good. We like golds.
Golds definitely do stuff.
Frigate's not doing that much. That's for sure. I will take another gold.
Yeah, this doesn't sound bad. Let's see. All right.
I've also gotten pretty lucky. Your legionary has missed gold more times than I deserve.
I would maybe. It's we might. Are we gonna do something just really? Am I just gonna do something really weird? And I think I'm going to. I think it's time to be a little weird right now, and it's fine if this is a little crazy. Like getting rid of these coppers just sounds so good. Like almost better than like putting another GM in our deck. And then maybe just throwing like we don't have a lot of terminals, so another fishmonger, it really can't hurt.
I think that makes total sense. I don't think, I think I was wrong about, let's see, we're gonna reset this anyway. It kind of doesn't matter all that much. We definitely want a gold. Let's see what we draw. That's good. It, we already have two buys. Two buys. There's two, 5, 8, 11. Now here's where, what do I want to, I'm looking at 6, 9, looking at 11 money. Go ahead and max out our money
Alright.
so that we can
Get double.
get two of those. Even though I can't trash, which is unfortunate,
Can't call
seems good.
it it does look good to me. Call this, certainly do this. And I think it's pretty oh, we don't actually have I'm messed up. I thought I had a different price point than I actually had. But it's no matter. I can probably just what is this? Like this seems a little minimalist, but do I like I'm thinking this is fine actually. I just hmm. So my initial plan is going to be like, okay, move plan to Grand Market, do all that stuff from there. But I mean, like, maybe it's worth it, but like, I don't know, man. It's like the weird thing about my deck composition at the moment is I don't really want anything costing. Like, I don't really want anything costing 3 right now, to be honest, I don't. Like, maybe if my deck was looked a little different, maybe, but like, right now, no. I think I'm just. Trash a copper, 1 gray market's gonna look fine enough to me.
I think that's pretty super reasonable. I am glad I found you. I think we've just reached the point where you're more trashed, although I get to this trash off, which seems good. We'll leave it at that. Let's see what
Alright,
happens.
let's see. Well, I'll have to do this, which is not my favorite thing in the world. I. That is unfortunate, probably. I. This is gonna be a weird play, but I think it's alright. I think it's alright at the moment.
Oh, we love a poorhouse.
Oh, that was totally probably not good. In retrospect.
Well, we want one of these, I think. How many cards are in there? There's actually kind of a lot of cards. Well, we want to do this. Let's, okay, okay. So actually this worked out pretty well. And I think now I could trigger a shuffle, but that would actually be pretty terrible. I don't want that at all. And funnily enough, the grand market and the gold don't really do anything different. Well, let me see. How much would I draw into that? I would leave what? I would leave two cards on top. Two cards on top. Are you going to attack me with a Legionary anyway? Hmm. Does it make sense? Does it make any sense ever to trigger this shuffle? I think the only reason would be if I could trash an extra copper, but I'd have to move my plan token. That seems unnecessary. That seems unnecessary.
All right.
Well, we want that for sure. And then we're in a really interesting situation where I think it's already time to start hitting that button.
All right. Here we go. Let's see what we can do here. All right. Actually, let me undo that. Here we go. This won't. This Legionary attack, because it's tireless, it's about time to say it. It won't be super good. Alright, so we basically need, I think it's province, province, and I don't know. I don't think another poorhouse sounds good. I think we just have to keep it to like this.
So definitely unfortunate that my rat catcher misses anything good. What are we doing here? Uh, there's sort of no reason not to do that, but it's not going to do anything for us anyway. All right, so you definitely can double. Oh, hold on one second. Let me think about this. You for sure can double, which means I want to take one of those, but not both. I have mountain villages in there. That's good. I should have a good turn. So, what do I do with that? I could trash this. I could trash this. Trashing is good. Would I be lowering piles too much? I find that unlikely. And let's do that. Let's get rid of this copper.
Nice. Alright. It's time to ratcatcher this province. I'm just kidding. Alright. Now we actually couldn't double there. Funny enough. But we probably do have to This will be a little annoying, but we will want to do this. Piles are piles are low enough that I don't know. You can't really allow that, I guess.
Hmm. Uh, I probably, well, let's see. Okay. Didn't matter. No matter what we do, we are going to trigger a shuffle. It kind of doesn't matter if I do this. We love our mountain villages. Okay. Put into my hand 12 money there. 15, 18, 21. Oh,
This is exactly what. I think that's exactly what.
I
Well, no, never mind.
I think I'm one short. 15, 18, 21. I think I'm one short. How much money would I need to pile out something? I would need 8 buys and a whole lot of money. That's 6. That's 16. That's just more money. Okay. Well, we're not doing that. At least we get the attack off. That's good. There's our one short. Oh, shoot. Those are getting really low, but I just don't think that's 16. And you have a points lead, which is unfortunate.
Let's see. Gold? Alright, so we don't Ratcatcher. It's pretty simple, we do that. So that so you let's be real. You have a guaranteed 12 off that, plus whatever you're able to also draw up. Um and then if you draw play mountain villages, you'll have at least is every line about losing? Let me think. Province Duchy, and that leads you to a really easy pile out, which is like I think you just have to play you if you hit 16 you're winning. Well, I can't really afford to take estates, but it's like man, um, do I have to? It's like that's actually weird because like lowering duchy is basically like Lowering Duchy puts you at 16 to win. Lowering Province puts you at 16 to win. You have a guaranteed 12 coming in. Uh, it looks. If I do 5 estates, then it's also really low. Tell you what, we're gonna put this game. We're gonna see if you hit 12. You have or 16. You have multiple ways to hit 16, and you're likely gonna do it. But there. Yeah, you just have to play as mountain villages, right? And then you have to like. Is that enough to play? Yeah, you'll play all your fishmongers. There you go. Yeah, there you go. You're gonna hit. Yeah, I don't think I had
Okay,
an.
yeah.
I don't think I had an angle out of that one. GG.
GG.
It's like, yeah, I was like looking at it. It's like, I think the poorhouse was incorrect there, but I mean, it didn't matter. I think losing the grand market split 6-4, I think was mostly the game losing thing on my end.
Yeah,
So
I think getting that was huge. I there were a few turns where I expected to be hit by your legionary and it just didn't connect. And I think that that really helped me win that split. And then I'm very I mean there wasn't much for me to do once grand provinces were done, but I think just being player one and getting the jump on double provinces was I think the right decision and put you in a tough spot. All
I,
right, what are we?
I think you're right. Let me. I think you're totally right there. Give me 1 second. I'm actually gonna be right back.
Oh yeah, no worries. I'll just talk. I have no idea if anyone's listening. Okay. Let's do a little old-fashioned kingdom analysis. We have draw. There's wishing well. That's not incredible draw, except that we also have form. So it's a neat little draw engine, although it's kind of expensive. I haven't found a village yet. I could be wrong about that. What's Coastal Haven do? Is there any Dominion player that remembers all of these allies? There are so many. Oh, that one. Okay. Coastal Haven's fun. Coastal Haven means I am probably going to get to hit either Sentry or Tanuki. Or enlarge. That's kind of cool. Is there a scouting party trick? Not really. That would allow me to top deck my 5 cost opener? Not that I see. Okay. There's Urchin. Given that the draw stinks, Mercenary is probably pretty good. There's
All right, here
Cage.
we
There's
go.
lots of thinning. The draw is just
We
so
are here
expensive.
at another one of the king. This looks like one of the kingdoms that ever existed. You know,
It sure did.
like I've
As
all
of one
indeed,
minute ago.
yeah. I think I couldn't think of something that ever existed more than this one. Okay. So we don't have village here.
I sure haven't found one yet.
I've been hoping to see one, but no. Let's see. We have we have Coastal Haven. We have Urchin. Uh, it looks. I think there's interesting stuff there's interesting stuff you could do here with rats as well. That also looks interesting. A bunch of if I'm not gonna lie, a bunch of finicky ways of trash. Let's see. Is maybe it's maybe this looks right. I don't love it. That probably does look correct.
Okay. Yeah, well, neither of us have found a village, and ZW Lemon is going for the mercenary. That is certainly a terminal action that you can play. I think, I think I want a five. I just don't know which one I want yet. And I think you can still hear me, ZW Lemon, right?
I can still hear you, yeah.
Okay, great. I think sometimes my microphone just gives out. There is a really nice high roll on enlarge, and we're going to click it.
I don't know what I should. This could certain. This. Well, the good news about this is that we'll have to trigger a new shuffle to do this, but it's scouting party. Yeah. So, so our urchin is down there, but we can also top deck an urchin.
Oh, that is definitely clever. I'll start with the rats. I'm going to be enlarging things. Oh. Okay. We don't like that.
Here we go. Play. Let me just play this. I think that simply put, our game plan is pretty simple. At this point, we have to see one card.
Yeah, I am going to be under constant attack. That's going to make the enlarge a lot worse. I'm not sure if I thought that through fully before I went into this situation. Um, it's also absolutely tragic that my cage bottom decked and now is going to be right in the middle of your mercenary attacks. This is a little bit bleak. Um, do I scouting party or do I get another cage? Hmm. Let's do that.
Let's just for
Okay.
you're okay for now.
This has not worked out in my favor, that's for sure. That is for certain.
I still like Rat's cage stuff, to be honest. Though I will be real with you. I like what you're doing. This. I don't want to
There
try.
was, there was, yeah. Oh, you go ahead.
Oh, it's five's not the best. Well, I say five's not the best price point. I think it's time. You know what? I think this. It's time for this to come in. I think. I do love this card.
That's reasonable. I'm gonna say I have. What did I? I should know what this is. I really should. I've already seen. I think it is one of these. Nope. Well, shows what I know.
Well, time to do more wishing wells here. I was gonna do something else, but you know, the something else doesn't always work.
I would. Well, I'm gonna draw a card. So I want to. Okay. Okay, we'll take that. I'll take that. I really want. Oh, okay. We're doing okay. Things could be worse.
It
We'll
certainly could
say
be.
that.
Certainly
They
could be.
certainly could.
Let's see. Is it time to do? This is gonna be a weird play, but it might be okay at this point. Let's see. Actually, that's excellent, I think.
Okay. Is there a world where I draw back around to play a second enlarge? That seems incredibly unlikely. Although maybe I was being I still have an estate, right? What did I discard? Copper. Okay, let's see if I finally figured out. Nope. One day, one day I will learn to deck track. Just not today. I figured out where my last estate is.
Nice.
All right, so that last card, now that I've finally learned to deck track, is form. All right, well, in retrospect, I should have gained an enlarge. And had I been deck tracking, actually, I might have known, but I would have been fine to add an enlarge. Which means next turn, well, maybe that's, hold on, sorry.
You're good.
Okay, do I want a second forum or do I want payload? I have two rats. I'm gonna turn one of them into something good next turn. You know, I'll take the forum. I think I like the idea of getting through the deck, and the forum and the wishing wells go really well together.
I do not disagree. Let's see. I maybe it's time I just do this. And there was a card. Is this a wishing well? What if this was a wishing well? What's I have three, I think. It was not a wishing well, but that's fine. This I kind of just feel yeah. Yeah, I think the forums are definitely good.
Okay, yep, that makes sense. We get to do one of these. Now, I would like a. I'm gonna buy that wishing well. My enlarge is already in play, but I have it in play next turn. So I think I want to make sure I have an enlarge. I
Nice.
think that makes sense.
I think most of our copper's in the trash, so let's look at. We have two wishing wells on there. I actually think we don't have any estates. I don't think a wishing well is an unreasonable guess. I don't think I want to do that. let's see. This is not entirely obvious to me. I think. Alright. I mean, another wishing well can't be crazy, right? To wish for one. It is time to probably just let the mercenary go. I know it sounds. That sounds a little crazy, I know, I know. We don't see our both our wishing wells bottom deck. That is awful. Does this just become? Oh my gosh, this is bad. Maybe I should have just rats while I could. Maybe. I certainly just do the thing you're do. I could certainly do the thing you're doing here and just do large stuff. And let's see, this is probably fine. It's just like, yeah.
I'm really just revealing to everyone that I do not know how to deck track.
It is all good.
There we go. We figured it out. All right. Now this is interesting. Do I want more rats? What am I doing? I don't think so. What would I do with more rats? Well, I'd turn them into golds. Golds are good. Threat, which is always fun. Gaining forums gets me plus buy. So there's sort of plus buy. That seems like a reason enough to do it. But I wouldn't get to an enlarge a rat. And that's unfortunate. Trash a rat. Trash a... You know, we'll go ahead and do it. We like rats. Card 3. Huh. Uh, let's do that.
Alright. I'm gonna just wish for a wishing well. Here we go. This is. Yeah. We'll probably just turn this.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You know, what's the point of gaining rats if they're gonna go all the way to the bottom?
Your rats seem to be doing the opposite of mine. Mine congregate at the top.
Oh, that's yeah, that's not
Spoiler
exactly where
alert
you want
for what's
them
coming
either.
next.
That's not exactly where you want them either. What am I doing here? Uh, I think that lowering piles benefits me more than you. I think. Now,
Nice. And then you get to put that in, right? Sweet.
well, I don't get to play it.
Oh, I see. The rats effect happens first.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Okay. What are we doing with this? You know what? Actually, no, I think I want this.
Nice. Well, we miss our rats, but we do kind of need a form anyways. Let's see. So now we only have. It's probably gonna be enough rats here. Actually not rats. Funny enough. Don't want to urchin that here. Funny enough, we can actually just, if it's all rats, we can just draw into it. Then we can just, okay, maybe this really could be worse, you know? Let's say. Let's see, we'll do a silver here.
Mhm. Somehow, this didn't go exactly the way I wanted it to. That's for sure. I still think that I benefit more by doing that. What's on the bottom of my deck? There's a rats and a copper. Okay.
Okay. There we go. There we did the thing. The urchin. What could be down there? Could be a wishing. We have two wishing wells. We have two rats. And large. We'll try a wishing well. Okay. Well, you know what? That worked in our favor. Okay. So one of the good things about right now, like that could be described as good. We could. I'll play this wishing well one more time. I just want to see what's down here. It's probably not a wishing well. Well, actually, it's more likely to be a rat. Well, it actually was a wishing well. Cool. Okay, okay. So if I just play this, what's it out here? I'll guess enlarge. It was a rat, but that's not the end of the world. Okay, okay. So things could definitely be worse, I would say. Like I was a little unsure about this, but I think we pretty much now we're at 9. And now we're at 9 and now it's like okay, we're getting to a better spot.
I'm going to look incredibly foolish if I spent this whole game failing to deck track and lowering the province piles and then not capitalizing. That seems very possible. In fact, likely at this point. I have forums down there. Wouldn't it be nice if I found them? What do I still have in my deck? There are golds. There's a gold somewhere, right? Surely. Surely there's somewhere there's a gold. Good Lord. This has been rather appalling. Well, there's a
Uh,
gold in there, which means I think that taking a points lead is a good thing.
I would certainly say so. I think it's. I think I like doing this. Certainly, we want. I think certainly we do want a duchy. Because I don't. Lowering provinces. The problem. I would. I mean, lowering provinces sounds good. I would love to do it. But, one of the big. Well. Yeah, one of the big problems of that is you could just take it. It'd be. It wouldn't be hard for you to just take a points lead and win. So I think we kind of just have to do what we call. I don't know. Is it? That's fine for now. All right. Continue. Well, what's down there is a silver and a wishing well. Funny enough, I don't want to trigger the shuffle. So I'm going to do the opposite. I don't want to get silver. I don't want to get silver because I'm going to draw it up. I guess I could just scouting party everything still, but you know. So I'm going to guess wishing well. Or I'm going to guess wishing well. I know it's not a wishing well. I know it's a silver. But the reason we do that is so... Okay. We can trash his rats into a duchy. Now... It could be... If we do one more duchy, the problem with that is, like... Does it have to be a duchy? Maybe it does. Could be another province, could be forum silver, could be forum seller. You can go one province, and I need to be in strike. Here's the thing: you can get one province. You probably can. I think you could get province duchy, and I need to be in striking range of double next turn. And if I don't get a duchy, I'm not. So I think I have to do that. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's let's see. How many, what do I have in my deck?
Maybe that should have been.
I only have one gold left. And with only one gold left, what does that mean for us? Let's see. I have a points lead. If I have a 1 point lead. If I get a province, I have a 7 point lead. If I get a province and a duchy, a 10 point lead. But if you double, then I lose. And you double. That I think is the question that I'm looking at. What would doubling look like? You would play your Tanuki to trash a gold, and you'd have to have a lot of money. I I might regret this. I do not think you're doubling.
Okay, well, we get a little bit. We do get lucky there. Now. Yeah, I think. What is down there? A lot of duchies? I think I have a lot of them. I'm gonna guess another. It could be duchy, it could be province, but I feel like I mostly have to take duchies this turn. I'm gonna guess one more duchy. Okay, we were right, but it certainly we do have to take this. Um, hmm. It's probably kind of over at this point, but I cert, I certainly probably need a forum and an estate. Will probably be the best odds for us doing something good here.
All right, now, if I can find the right cards in this junk, I could win. I am a little bit ahead of you, but not by much, not by enough. Oh, Lord. We might regret this, that's for sure. Well, okay. Do we go for broke now? That didn't work. Well, shoot. Quite likely, I just. Oh, wow.
I wouldn't. Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna play Fantasyland. Let's see. Do we get a forum? We do not get a forum. Well, we're kind of forced to do something like this at the moment.
I am quite certain that I've made a grave error somewhere in this, and I couldn't tell you where, but I am looking at junk. Do I buy a copper? I don't think a copper helps me at all.
I just got bailed out of the game. I deserve to lose this game so badly, dude. I do not deserve this win at all. Oh my gosh. It's roast me, chat. I deserve it, dude. That was so that was so bad by play. Like clearly you were totally right for the rat stuff. And then like I tried to do mercenary stuff and it didn't line up, and then like all of a sudden, like at the very end, everything that could have possibly kept me in that game kept me in that game, you know? So it's like, dude, that was I did not deserve to win that one, Grimmbros. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, I must have messed up very badly somewhere. I think like made some tough decisions that were definitely right. Like that the turn. there was a turn where I was looking at a mill in a province, and that's where you started into the duchies, and that kind of put me in a little bit more of a difficult position, but
Yeah,
so it goes.
that was like I thought there was like a 1% chance of even winning, but it's like it's somehow hit, dude. Don't ask me, dude.
Uh, well, this is another kingdom of Dominion.
At least it has one card we like, one card I like.
You like Ronin?
I love Ronin, dude. It's
Is that the one I let me see, where's your list? Oh, list. Oh, good. Yeah. Oh, I like Ronin too. I hadn't finished looking through your like list. Yeah,
it's
Ronin's
okay.
great.
Yeah, no,
Ronin is
we got
good.
pretty into the game before it started, you know. So it's
Ah, okay, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Sure would be nice to have some trashing.
it would be. This is a better one. I this is a better kingdom. There's
This is fun. I'll pick up monkey. Why not?
I am gonna try something different.
What did you took? You took okay, we'll next turn this and oh man, do I want any of this? Hold on. Do I want to next turn that? I have 5 coppers down there. I don't think I need to next turn that. I'm thinking there are 5 coppers somewhere in those 7 cards. Good. I feel good about it.
Nice. All right, here we go. Now the do. You know what? I just. It's just too fun, dude.
Yeah, I see the vision. I definitely see the vision.
I think I want this.
Maybe I don't see the vision, actually. I think there's like a few things you could do with Ronin here that are fun.
Yeah, I think so. All right. Here. Oh, we can't do it because it's not in hand. Oh, wait. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. And probably still what we want to do. All right, here. Well, actually, let me do this real quick. I'm sorry. And then we do this. Oh, I can set aside. I actually didn't even know I could do that. I'm gonna set aside a performance here.
Oh yeah, that's fun. What am I going for here? I think there's actually there's so many good 5 costs here.
There are. There's a
What
lot.
are you?
There's a lot of stuff that like yeah,
Kind Emperor, huh?
yeah.
Kind Emperor. I like Kind Emperor, but I also like all these other cards. This is okay. All right, I'm so torn between Tea House and Sculptor, I'm not gonna lie. I'll take a Sculptor. We like Sculptor.
Sculptor's good. All right. What would I like to do? I'd probably like to play. I'd probably play a monkey.
Oh no, you found the monkey pile.
Yes, that is definitely one of the ones that exists.
There's a monkey down there, but there's also monkeys in here. Let's go ahead and, well, actually, don't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll next turn that. And
All right. Here's oh, what do we do here? We got a gondola. This. We're gonna gondola. We're gonna play this and probably do like 1, 2, 3, 2. Probably just draw all that at the moment, and we can just like yeah, we can discard all this. We do have a. We aren't actually toast yet. I'm gonna draw Ronin and see if we do draw into it. We do, and yes, one may say this is very reckless play, and I would not disagree. Do next turn. What's next turn? This I do want to make sure that I get some orchard points here. So let's take. We'll take the monkey, and we will take a sculptor. So yes, if it.
all right, so here was the thing. And now, okay, you have a monkey in play, but there's just sort of nothing I can do about that. You're gonna get to draw. Good. Good for you. Sad for me. I do think we're gonna get to play all of our monkeys. We like that.
Oh, I was playing. I was certainly playing too fast. Oh, I missed a scouting party there. Oh, that would have been good. Well. Oh well. We're not. I'm.
You want to
I.
go back?
That would be very. That would. I know it's the top. That does ruin the that does ruin the play. I'm gonna keep it for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm just saying. Yeah, I was like the if Chad is roasting me for missing scouting parties, like yeah, I was playing too fast there.
I mean, I don't mind going. I don't think it really changes anything other than how much time you spend thinking about your options.
All right. Well, if I if I do this, I'll give like an asterisk by my win if you do allow it. That's like a that's
Yeah, yeah, dude. This is a fun game, and it's not like you had the opportunity. You just yeah, yeah, take it.
all right. I'll give you one really good undo. All right. I'll give
Yeah,
you
all right, I'll
because
take it.
you gave this to me. Okay.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
So yeah, like this should have been a scouting party and this should have been a sculptor. There we go.
That
That does
makes.
yes, that does change the game, and yeah, I could.
I mean, I'm just as happy with my draw on this side of things, so I'm not. All right, now I'm kind of over here thinking about piles are low. Is there a way that I can win all of the farm hands? No, that doesn't seem possible. Might as well play. Am I going to draw into anything? That seems unlikely. But just in case, let's see here. Let's see. We got to play our monkeys. I think we're going to need the storeroom. That just makes sense. I think it's going to be something like this, right? And we can actually play this. Ooh, we get to bank a village. Banking a village sounds kind of neat. But now, where are we at? Where are we at? Um, we've got 3 monkeys in play. I think we want sculptor, if nothing else, for the points. Is there any point to scouting party? Not really. Ronin could be really good. Have to think about that. And piles are already getting kind of low. I have 3 sculptors. You have some sculptors. I do have the lead on points. We like that. We do like that. I have a village built up. Ronin, what does Ronin get me? Gets me draw. Draw is payload. I only have 1+buy. Let's go for the aggressive play here with the extra sculptor.
Alrighty, here we go. So for right now, what I think I want to do is we want to play a sculptor. We want to play. We want a gondola. Which will allow us to play this other sculptor from our hand. And I think we take. Think we take this storeroom, honestly, you know? Seems pretty
Guys are
strong.
good. Guys are good.
Yes. I think whatever about draw you get is gonna have to be fine. It could you could honestly discard I have 2 monkeys in hand. I could discard one more monkey just to make sure we possibly see a sculptor or farm hands. But that also could seem pretty bad to me. I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna. Hmm. We also could draw whatever we see up of Ronin, but it's also we have to use Gondola to do everything. I think putting aside one monkey is fine at the moment to draw a little bit extra. Okay. All right, all right. So maybe that was a little bit of a paranoid play, and I could totally see that. Um, if we get a gondola, we do. Okay, so we need a farmhands to get the points for sure. Um, I could farmhands. If I do farmhands, what am I setting aside? Actually, I don't want to set aside anything. I don't think. Well, it could be this. The storeroom could be okay. But what? But like, what's? Well, let's think here. Like, you have four sculptors, right? You have four. You have four sculptors, so you have. You also have storeroom gains. You want to play both of these? What do I want? What is signaling to me, and I think it's pretty clear. Here, we're gonna do this. I will unfortunately have to just discard my Rodin. We will hang our head in shame for that. But that is, well, that is what we are gonna do right now. So, I think we just want to hit 11 at least. We do. Okay. So it's a pretty straightforward play for me. And we're going to call that good.
Okay. Yep, that makes sense. I believe it. Let's see. Now, this is interesting. I what are we doing here? I might as well do that. That just makes sense. But then we need to catch up on points. And that means now you have four actions that you've got enough of, which is not great for me. You've got one monkey in play. I might have I might have overdone the monkeys here, I'm wondering. Definitely possible. I don't think there's no angle I have on winning, that's for sure. Although I do like having more sculptors than you. I have a feeling we're gonna need another village. But I could do that through a gondola. It's certainly possible. I could do it through a lot of gondolas, but that's just a lot of gondolas. Maybe that's not terrible. I'll confess, I don't know what I'm doing. Other than desperately needing to catch up on points. I'm looking at 12 money. I would like that to be 16 money. You have one, two. I am quite certain that you have three sculptors. So I think that I should be fine to take another gondola. That tracks. I think in a way I should even be set to take another gondola. But I also sort of want, oh Lord,
Okay, okay.
all right. We'll see if that was wise or not, but who knows?
It is okay. I think it is time. I don't entirely know. I have to count my gains. We are gonna see on that. My chance here. I may even do this. Yeah, I think we do this. And honestly, this looks about okay at the moment. I think. Let me look. We gotta think about this. What do we need to win? Let's just go down. Let's not go down too much by now. Let's think about this. All right. Well, what's our gains look like? What does our gains look like? It's a good question. So we have four cards down here. One of them's the storeroom. We need like I'm trying to think. You have four sculptors, and that is pretty scary. Let's be honest for a sec. If we get the last gondola, we'd be. Okay, let's think about this. That's down there. We have another storeroom, and I think we can. Yes, I think we certainly want to reach it. We would certainly want to reach that, and then if we played if with it's not going to be enough, unfortunately. So now if we're not okay, so What is our plan? Oh, wait. There's what else do we have as options? We could actually we could do some weird stuff actually to go up in points. But our gains are more limited than what I would. Wait. What if I do? If I get. If I get two storerooms and put them in. Let's see. Well, no, it doesn't look. Okay. First off, I think I want to do this regardless. Okay. Now what? Now what are we doing? We can get a gondola. We can get a gondola, and we can get a storeroom. And then we can... Let's see. We go down basically... Okay, we get a gondola, which allows us to sculpt our game storeroom. We play both storerooms, and now we don't have enough. This looks... Do we have to play in the... This looks a little overish, but like we gotta... Let's think. I don't like lowering it. So now we don't like lowering anymore. If we're like... Our lowering days probably are over then. Do we just want to get... Double... We take a gondola, we go gondola silver, and then we have how much money? We have 15 in hand, we have 17. We can do double province. Estate? Which then you have to hit 24, which seems really hard to hit. We did misplay a bit of this. Yeah, I think we get rid of both of these. We probably play gondola. Actually, it could just be a silver. Maybe it's just silver monk. No, it has. I think it actually has to be a gondola here because we don't have the actions to do. I think. Fortunately, I do have to play this monkey, and we draw 2 coins. 2 coins. Did I miscount the money? I did. I did miscount the money. This will be game losing. I did.
Okay. So you had counted out 16, which would
And
have put you at
yeah,
37.
pretty much. Yeah, I did some things to like definitely misplay this on my part, you know. It's like this should be pretty easy for you, it looks like.
I think theoretically, if well, not
No.
even really theoretical. If a province wins, which it does, puts me at 37.
With 4 sculptors. It's
Yeah, I really just need one extra buy, so I think I can do it this way.
I maybe
Uh,
yeah.
Continue, continue. Continue. This should do it.
Yeah.
And I just need to buy these.
It was game losing if I got two provinces. But well done. Well done, Grimman. You did
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
you definitely did good. I probably you played well, and I think yeah, I think the first two probably had like some unfortunate shuffles. Third one I think I won by luck, and last one I just feel like I didn't play well or I was outplayed. I went for Ronin because it was funny, but it was probably not good there, you know.
I mean, I think it like Ronin storeroom
Had potential.
had a lot of potential. I think with the one village pile, I I, I think like my game like once you went for Ronin storeroom, my game plan was to try and win the village split.
Yeah, because that is pretty village intensive, you know. And
Yeah.
I did have to end up getting a lot of gondolas that did end up like clogging my deck, you know.
Yeah, yeah. And then I also there were a couple actually I think my first shuffle and second shuffle I got monkey right off the top and
Yeah,
I got really nice deck acceleration.
yeah, that's true to be honest. But to be fair, you know, I if I had won that, and you also gave me that really good undo, you know. So if I had won that, and you know, like if I had won that because of that undo, it's like that would have been kind of sketchy, you know. So it's kind of
Oh,
good.
I
Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah, well, it was a fun game. I think it's a reasonable undo. It's sort of like a it's not new information. It's like anyway.
It was Yeah, that's true. But it was still fun, dude. I think yeah, I think you definitely played really well, you know. I think interesting enough a lot of boards. I think we went for more or less different strategies. I'm trying to think. Was the first
Yeah, let's
one
see.
Well, the first one was actually a little more monolithic.
Yeah.
It was a standard build, I think. And that was like, yeah, pop the lamps. So,
Yeah, pop the lamps,
get joust.
collide joust province.
Yeah. Second one, I think
What was the second game?
that was like the Legionary one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one was like I think that one I couldn't hit. From my perspective, I couldn't hit a double grand market when there were two left, which would have been that turned to split from 6-4 to 5-5. And if you think about it, like Legionary attack kind of draws you into your like top decked grand markets, you know. So it was like
Oh, yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
Not to say that also. I think the Mountain Village stuff might have just been better. Also, you know, with like Mountain Village Fishmonger. Like maybe I certainly could have probably leaned more into that, you know.
I think the mountain villages were really nice for getting the legionary attack in.
Yes,
Um,
because generally speaking, you actually they're pretty good because you could just like draw up whatever. Like a lot of times you could just drop your Legionary again, you know.
right,
At,
right, right. Like I can play the same legionary twice in a shuffle
yeah,
if if it kind of comes out in the right order. And
yeah,
that happened there were a couple of shuffles where I didn't get through the shuffle, but I could scoop. I mean, I had a bunch of them out. Like just being able to scoop up a legionary and a gold
hmm
from the discard, yeah,
yeah. That was
was really nice.
yeah. I think that was huge, dude. And then on top of that, what that was huge. And I think yeah, on top of that, you got to play Fishmongers on top of that, so that was just super good. I think. So yeah, it makes sense why you had an easier time getting like the gray markets, you know, and like why mine like stopped at the very end, you know. Like
Yeah, yeah.
I chose a certainly like a get thin quick build, but it didn't scale as well as payload as yours did, you know. So that was super good. Game three, I got also outplayed on, but I kind of, you know, I got outplayed, but I just somehow got lucky, you know, at the very end.
I did. Game three was like I kept saying that I was deck tracking poorly and kept doing nothing about it.
Yeah, I
And then it worked out it worked out well enough until the last shuffle, and I had just like way more green at that point and no overdraw, and then I was just looking at a hand of green cards.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny.
That was. I guess I got lucky because I got like my enlarge and then like I had a Tanuki or whatever, you know.
Yeah. That was like, good. If I'm kind of just cavalierly lowering the province pile like it's nothing, then I
Mm-hmm.
deserve I deserve to I deserve that loss.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But that's how I feel about game four. If I just like cavalierly throw, like I think Monkey was clearly the better draw, you know, and I just cavalierly like throw in Ronin for the lulz, you know, because it was on our like list, you know. It's like, yeah, I probably did deserve to lose that one too. Like Ronin is good in certain situations, but it certainly has its limits, you know. Um,
I kept wanting Ronin, but the piles were already so low that like having one more sculptor than you
was huge.
seems like it better enough than a Ronin.
The extra sculptor was big there, you know. I think that I was like, if you think I like my deck and I hadn't, if I saw four sculptors instead of like a Ronin, I might have actually had a pile up there, you know.
Oh,
But it's,
shoot, yeah.
but it was like I was also like low on like, yeah, so I was like a little low on gains in the end, and I just miscounted. But it was like,
Yeah. You know what I was wondering, and I don't think it beats the kind of like sculptor stack, but when you went for an early Ronin, I was like, there's a world maybe where like a Ronin money scouting party disables the monkey draw enough to where it's competitive.
it doesn't have the gain power is the problem.
I think
Like
you're right.
that's like the biggest problem. Like you need the sculptors for like the gain power, and then like if you're gaining a lot of stuff, then obviously it just feeds in the monkeys, you know.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
think that's right.
like I would want it to be cool. It's like the you go for the fun deck. Like sometimes clicking on populate is not good, but you do. I think I have one ladder game I recorded where I click on populate and lost, but I did it because it was fun.
Oh
Um,
yeah, you gotta click populate if it's there.
of course, of course. But I mean, like, no, it did the fun thing, but it didn't. Yeah, I did the fun thing. Yeah, it didn't work out. Yeah, maybe if this was a tournament match, you should just like have. You should You shouldn't. You should like very cold and methodically consider all your options and not just cavalierly pick. Oh, I like this card, you know. But like, dude, let's just say what. But at the end of the day, dude, this was a fun idea. You know, I'm glad we did this.
It
Um,
was fun.
it was cool.
I
It's
had
cool.
I had a great time.
Yeah, I did too. You know, it was fun. It was
I hope
cool.
Yeah, I hope it was interesting. I feel like it's hard I mean, I don't commentate much. I know you do. It's hard to kind of like say everything I'm thinking, but you don't want to tell your opponent what's in the hand. But it
Yeah,
was great. I mean, I had a great time. So thanks for doing this with me. Thanks for trying it.
yeah, no problem. Yeah, it was definitely something interesting, but it's like, yeah. I mean, most of the time I don't say what's in my hand, even when I'm commentating by myself, because sometimes I'll be like thinking so hard about what I'm doing that like just mumbling words comes out. But you
That's
know,
why I don't commentate is I just am just saying nonsense while I'm playing like in a league match. Good Lord.
yeah, no, exactly. You know, realistic, but realistically, man, look, that was a lot. But look, this was a good idea. It was a lot of fun, and I think if at one point you were playing me, I would, one you were still learning, and I'm kind of surprised at how quickly you learned and like picked up on this game. And now, obviously we played this match and you beat me 3-1. So like, and you had like pretty sound logic and reasoning for all the stuff you were doing, you know. So it's pretty cool to see like just like your like improvement, you know, in like such a short period of time, man. You know.
Oh, thanks, CW Lemon. I really appreciate that. I know I sent you in the message, but like I really like I learned so much from you playing those friendly games. I think like I was thinking about like if doing like introductions, like I learned everything I know about procession from you,
Yes, I love that card.
which is to click it.
Yeah, like,
But also, yeah, like more seriously, like I learned a lot about pile control and like duchy dancing and making smart decisions in the end game. Like that really like elevated my game, and I learned a lot from just our friendly like practice matches playing. So
dude,
thanks
that
for thanks for doing that.
you could not have said a better set of skill sets that made me happy, dude. Like those are like
Yeah, yeah.
those are the skills that like win you games, bro. I'm so happy that like those have been helping you out, man, you know. And you definitely showed it. Like obviously that last game when like you were counting the gains, you know, that was just like impressive, you know. I'm like this is like the marks of a good player, like counting their gains, counting your gains versus your opponent's gains and stuff like that, you know. It's just sick
Oh
to
yeah.
see, you know. It just makes me so happy, bro. So,
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, it's seriously like that's, I used to lose league matches, even in like D and C for just like not thinking about how many provinces or duchies my opponent like it's such a big difference to know like what your opponent's output is. And I think we got a lot of practice games where you were super chill with playing it slow and like talk through kind of the end game decisions, and I think like that's such an important skill.
yeah, for sure, man. Maybe I'll make a video on it one of these days, but maybe not today. But
Maybe not today. It would be a cool video though. I don't think I've seen any like elite players have that. Like there's a lot of great videos out there. I don't know if I've seen like that kind of
I,
specific video. So that'd be cool.
well, I won't be the league champ, so maybe I'll have time to come up or draft something of that. You know, that's gonna be you. You're gonna be facing Sharur. You know, so
Oh, that'll be
I want to see
that's
that
fun.
match. I'm not gonna lie. You know, that should be a good
Yeah,
match. You know,
that'll be fun. That'll be fun.
it'll be
Chara
fun.
and I played in alt VP and like never again, never on ladder, never in league.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I saw part of that match. Just a lot of Dame Josephine stuff. I feel like I saw, or I think there was
That
one
game
game.
I got stupid lucky, and it'll be fun to play again. But I feel like that's gonna be fun. Like I feel like with the daily ladder and TGG daily videos, like
No, he's
Char's on top of the game.
no like if
That'd
I
be
were to
fun.
make it, I was like seriously good opponent. You know, yeah. It's actually been good content too. I've been liking both of them. You know,
Oh
so
yeah, yeah.
so it's basically like yeah. But I've honestly say like you, but at the end of the day, just at the end of the day, you were playing really well. I liked how you were thinking about things. I liked the way you were like analyzing the board and stuff like that. And honestly, you punished on that last game. You just outplayed me. You know, like you punished me for being stupid. You know, so like that is a sign of a good player. And it's like
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks.
I'm
Yeah, I also, it's fun. Like you can get two out of, well, the league form, the tier championship's different, but like you can get 2 out of 6 wins on almost any player if you just get like a few lucky draws. And I always think that's fun. Like
yeah.
I like to play like playing as the underdog. You're like, I just need like a good 5-2. We'll get a game. It'll be
Yeah,
fun.
exactly. A good fight too. Just like pay attention to the board and stuff. And if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
get a lead, you can get a win. You know.
Yeah, yeah, or like, you see your monkey at the top of the shuffle, you pop your lamp early, like so much it like it'll be honestly like like you and I both I mean I told you this already, like I was stoked to see you come back to league and excited to see you like go to B. I'm kind of excited to like the first time I ever like made D and then the first time I made C, like it was so fun to play and it's like nothing mattered. Like I didn't expect to be here in the first place. Like if I just get like I get 2 wins on minion pawn, I'm so stoked. Like I
hmm
don't even not even worried about results. I'm excited to like play and be and just kind of like
get your get tested. You know, or like
yeah, like hey, if I can get a win on VR Smith, that's sick. That'll be
that
fun.
would be sick. You know that she's good, but it's possible. You know, it's
Yeah, yeah. I just need like couple lucky draws, and yeah. So
well,
thanks for doing this again,
yeah, no
and
problem. It
stay
was
tuned to watch you playing in B.
sweet. No, same here. I'll be spectating your games too. I'm stoked. Last thing. I'm stoked that we got to like actually promote at the same time to be. It's sick to me, you know.
Oh yeah,
It's
that was
it's
cool. That was cool.
it's sick to me to see that. So I will
I
definitely.
You had such a good season. It was out with you. It was really cool to see your season. I'm excited. I can't believe that I'm My division was so close. Like I thought I was playing to avoid demotion for
I mean,
most of the season.
you had a lot of good players in your season, so it's like
Yeah, it was super close.
it was close, but you still were the winner at the end of the day, you know. So, congrats on that. I'm excited about this. I'm excited about the next season, and I'm excited to see your match with Shar. So I'm looking forward to all of that, bro. So
Thanks, VWL. Yeah, right back at you. And I'll see you on the ladder or in a fun, friendly practice soon.
sounds cool. Also, this is all getting in the video, so hope you're okay with that.
Sweet.
All right, sweet.
Yeah, yeah, of course. All right.
All right, later, dude.
Take care.
Take care.
Later.
All right, Zwlemon signing off.